Yeah, having that e-bike
Um,
is a game changer for somewhere like Boulder
it's
that's so hilly.
yeah, I mean, it's a game changer just for getting around, absolutely.
Yeah,
Um, but it's also what's like been a huge part of I think, the awakening of my artistic self,
okay,
because I was already taking a photo a day,
yeah,
and then I got this e-bike. And so with the photo a day already I'm looking for, things to take pictures of. And now on
yeah,
the e-bike, I'm moving and I'm able to see much more because I'm riding all over the place because I can.
yeah,
And maybe the pet food stores to go get the cat food is 4 miles away, but I'm gonna take the 16-mile way to get there
cool.
just because it's fun
Yeah,
and I'm gonna see stuff. And if it's like, oh, look up that hill, I bet I could get a really cool angle on that shot if I climbed up that hill. If I rode up that hill, I just do it. So it's just like opened up a whole new way of seeing for me and a whole new connection to the world
yeah,
around me, to Boulder as an urban environment, to the natural environment that the urban environment's overlaid on, and that are all just so intertwined. Um, and I
it's,
just like pay attention. I find myself just paying more attention, and it's not even something I try to do anymore. It's just like I'm just looking. I'm just looking out the window this morning, and oh, look, there's a bear up the tree. Like if I wasn't paying attention, or if I
you could
didn't
have
catch
missed
it,
that, right?
he and he's probably, you know, that was 3, 4 hours ago. He's probably still there.
Yeah,
He'll stay there all day until it starts to get dusk, and then he'll leave.
yeah,
And would never know that unless I just happen to be actively looking out the window, like, what do I see? What's going on out in the yard today? Or that's how I know when there's a huge great horned owl in that tree because the crows are freaking out. You wouldn't know it otherwise, but
yeah,
just to pay, like, why are those birds freaking out?
yeah,
They don't just freak out
yeah.
for
What's
nothing.
going on? Yeah,
Something's going on, and just the pandemic even took that to another level of just being outside more, working in my, just like working, making a desk in my backyard and just working out there last summer and just watching the birds fly around and how they engage with each other and control the bird baths, or the squirrels have to go somewhere else for water. And it's amazing.
yeah. Huh.
That's
What?
just the nature part. And then noticing like with the stuff that humans do, the ugly and the beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny, like the paying attention. It's often like you so easy to be like stuck in the past or like in the future, right? And then
Hmm.
like just being present is very. It's not always easy.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that was a key thing for me, was like I was in a t-shirt shop, in like a metaphysical shop, like crystals and stuff like that, in Madison, Wisconsin. And I was on managing a tour, a Black Swan Sounds tour, with some artists. That artist DJ Drez was there, and some others. And there was a t-shirt or a wall hanging or something that said, "Don't trip over what's behind you."
cool. Yeah.
And that just like hit me like a ton of like, wow, man, that
Yeah.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing as like the unchecked boxes, like
Did you get the
don't
shirt?
just no, because I remembered it, and that was
Yeah, that was good enough.
you know